Today we're going to do our demo to show the difference between dust mopping and proper removal using a protein backpack vac. What we see here is our scale with two containers of sand, both measuring just under 5 ounces each. And what we're going to show today is that proper soil removal is only done with modern tools. Tools that were developed probably over a century ago for removal are not appropriate in today's environment. And by the time we're done today, you should see. Now, one of my assistants will take the sand, approximately 1 ounce of sand, and spread it around the furniture. Here we have our Protein Supercoach Backpack Vac, where we'll show the modern and efficient way for removing sand and other debris from your floors. Okay, go. Okay, here we have our bag from our Protein Backpack Vac, and what you see here is the American Lung Association symbol on there, which shows that the CRI logo, showing that this system as a whole does a much better job in terms of picking up your particulate and fine particle matters and trapping them in your filter system rather than putting them back in the air like many of you are used to with your standard old technology commercial cleaning equipment. So we're going to take the bag now, dump it out, and let's see how much we have collected from the floor. That's quite a pile of material. But we can't really see easily how well. Let's take a look inside the bag as well. So even though we tried our best to empty it out, there's still material trapped in the folds and creases, as it should, because that's what this vacuum bag is designed to do. So let's take this material that we've dumped out, let's pour it into our tray, and put it back in our glass, see how much we retrieved compared to what we put down. Let's compare it visually, side by side. So the right glass is what we recovered, and you can see it's almost everything that we put down. Let's check it out on the scale. Yeah, and again, we're at our almost 5 ounce mark again. So it just shows you the efficiency of a modern vacuum tool, like the Protein Backpack Vac we just tried, in removing your problem soils which cause a deterioration of your floor finish and your floors in areas with a lot of furnishing. Okay, here we have the sand once more. We're going to spread it on the floor. Now that we're going to do the dust mop pickup. Now we're going to try cleaning the same area with traditional dust mopping techniques. Go. And let's, hold on a second, let's take a look here. We'll put that on the table for now. And let's turn over our dust mop and see what is stuck on the head. As you can see, dust mops pick up dust, very, very fine particulates to a certain degree. When it comes to your larger things like sand and the stuff that destroys your floor finish, you actually have very, very limited retention of materials. Okay, now we have our sand that we've collected. Now, I don't know if you remember from the previous portion, but this is a mighty pitiful amount of sand we collected. Where'd all the sand go? Let's take a look. Traditional dust mopping, as you can see, forces sand around areas and cracks in corners. And this sand, imagine if these chairs are being moved around with regular use. Yes, we spent the time dust mopping, but how much time did we actually get, and what results did we get for that time spent? So that's where we couldn't pick it up properly. Sorry, I didn't have a lobby pen and broom to remove it, but even that removes only a certain amount. But you can see there's an awful lot of dust, or sorry, sand left behind on the floor, even though we spent approximately the same amount of time. Now we have our sand collection, so we can see from what we did manage to pick up what we actually recovered. Pour that into our glass. Okay, and I'll take that now, thank you. Compared to our original amount, you can see that this is not a very successful way of removing particulate soil from a surface. Now let's just weigh it for dramatic effect. And we have lost basically everything that we can measure. It's beyond the measurement scale of this kitchen scale. So you can see dramatic difference between how well a quality backpack, like a Super Coach, what it can do in removing your large particulate damaging materials compared to traditional dust mopping. You ask yourself now, when it comes to longevity and look at your floors, which one is the most cost-efficient system?